Call me to order and call Councilman Brown to lead us in session.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On the road.
Councilor Brown.
Here.
Councilor Weaver.
Here.
Councilor Walsh.
Here.
Councilor Watson.
Here.
Councilor Martin.
Here.
Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
We have a quorum to conduct business.
Approval of the February 25th, 2019 minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the February 25th minutes.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Brown to approve the minutes of the regular council meeting of February 25th. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Councilor Weaver.
Yes.
Councilor Broughton.
Yes.
Councilor Watson.
Yes.
Councilor Martin.
Yes.
Motion carries and the minutes are approved.
I'd like to welcome our visitors here today. I certainly appreciate you coming. The next item is approval of the agenda. Are there any additions or deletions? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The agenda is approved. Under new business, the first item is approval of the accounts payable for February 2019.
Yeah, for motion we do accounts payable for February 2019.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Barton to approve the minutes of February 2019. Is
Accounts
there-
payable. Accounts payable.
Oh, what I said?
Minutes.
Accounts payable, sorry.
Okay.
Accounts payable for February 2019. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Councilor Weaver.
Yes.
Councilor Broughton.
Yes.
Councilor Watson.
Yes.
Councilor Barton.
Yes.
Motion carries and the accounts payable are approved.
The next item I call on Vance Kilgore.
Good evening. I appreciate it being an opportunity to come before you all once more to basically ask for y'all's continued approval for the Carnival for the Athletic Club. Starts Wednesday, be here Wednesday through Saturday. In the past, y'all only charged us 1 day's worth of license. We really appreciate it. Really helps the athletic program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make a motion to approve Carnival fees.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Brown, to approve the 1 day fee for the entire carnival for the Athletic Supporters Club. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown.
Yes.
Councilor Weaver.
Yes.
Councilor Broughton.
Yes.
Councilor Watson.
Yes.
Councilor Barton.
Yes.
Motion carries and the fee reduction is approved.
I call on the city clerk for the next item.
We have, council, we had went out to the local banks to see what would be the prevailing rates right now, what would be the best offer we would get for the city for credit line. We've traditionally had a credit line for a number of years, used primarily for to cover shortfalls on paying for gas, natural gas, before sometimes we have to pay for it before we receive payment for it to us. But it is, it's a credit line that can be used for that or other public use purposes. When we bid it out this year, and that's a copy of the note for the winning bidders, but if anybody wants no particulars. But here is the bid tab, and you can see that the Bank of Brewton is the low bidder on a $2 million line of credit at 2.55% fixed rate for 12 months. They do have a $500 processing fee, but they would charge no third-party fees. Third-party fees being title, policy, those types of things, attorney fees. But You can see the others there. I guess the closest to that in a fixed rate was 3.124% for 12 months, which had third-party fee, no bank fee, but third-party fee. That's kind of a swap there. But you can see where they fall in line below that. You have a couple of variable rates there also.
A motion to approve resolution 19-0311.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Brown, second by Councilor Weaver, to approve the $2 million credit line with the Bank of Brewton. Is there any discussion?
Question, the present line we have, we'll keep it till it runs out.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the credit line for $2 million with the Bank of Brewton is approved.
Now, also call the city clerk for the next item.
Okay, resolution number 19-0311-1. This is a little bit beyond my technical knowledge somewhat, but it's called an anode deep well system, also a cathodic system. It's protection, electrical protection for lines, I guess it's the.
Keeps them from rusting.
Yes, yeah, it keeps the lines from rusting. And we've had this particular equipment in place for 20 years or more. And so this is to replace that. We actually have all or most, anyway, of the cost of this will actually be paid by insurance. But this is approving it so we can go ahead and get the work done. And the cost, let me show you the bid tab on that. Bid tab, Southern Cathode Protection Company, $55,300 is the low bid. And they range up to $94,900, so it's quite a bit of difference there.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 19-0311-1.
This.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Weaver, second by Councilor Broughton to approve resolution number 19-0311-1. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to approve the purchase of the deep well, anode deep well system from Southern Cathode Protection Company is approved.
Next item is to set a date for a public hearing to consider fund request from New Beginning Restoration Center, resolution 19-0311-2, and the public hearing date would be April 8th, 2019.
May I have a motion that we approve resolution number 19-0311-2?
Second.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Barton to approve resolution number 19-0311-2. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to approve the public hearing for the Section 94.01 Economic Development Grant is approved.
Normal at the Alabama League of Municipalities annual convention during the business session to have the mayor as a voting delegate and 2 alternates. So I make a motion that the mayor accept the primary delegate and Councilor Watson and Councilor Barton be the 2 alternates.
Second.
Motion by Councilor, from Mayor Lovelace, to approve the delegates for the Alabama League of Municipalities Convention, is seconded by Councilor Feast Broughton. And the nominees are Mayor Lovelace, the alternates are Councilor Watson and Councilor Barton. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Ball?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries and the delegates are approved.
Next item is to approve the demolition of 1016 St. Nicholas Avenue.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council.
Afternoon.
Got a couple more pieces of property that we're trying to clean up. 1016 St. Nicholas, this is the location, it's actually a house and a mobile home on that property. The house is presently okay, but the mobile home is in very bad condition. And we've done all the necessary paperwork, everything on this. It actually is, the bank owns it in Texas now. And I've spoken with the realtor and everything as well, and they apparently elected not to do anything themselves. And so I recommend that this property be demoed, and we've got a price right now for that property to be demolished and removed from the property. If I can find my piece of paper.
The St. Nicholas is
We had three bids.
2,400.
Okay, we had three bids on it. Beasley and Company bid, their bid was $4,000, and Pitts Dozier's bid at $3,200. And then the low bid was actually by Kramer Dozier, and that was $2,400. So we went ahead and got the, kind of speed the process up a little bit, went ahead and.
When we are demoing versus burning, when we demo, we're actually hauling off all the debris, correct?
That's correct.
Ms. Long, now, we're not gonna do the house during the mobile home, correct?
Right.
Okay.
We need a motion to.
I'll make a motion to approve demolition of the mobile home at, what is it, 1016 St. Nicholas Avenue.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Weaver, to approve the demolition of 1016 St. Nicholas.
Let me make a correction, also to accept the bid also right at $2,400. I think that'd be included, wouldn't it? At $2,400 for the demolition of $2,400. Correction.
Okay.
Thank you.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by
Councilor Weaver.
Councilor Weaver, to approve the demolition and the bid award for the property at 1016 St. Nicholas Avenue. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes. I had a question real quick, you mind? Okay, so now, and I think when we started, since we speeded the process, and I think we might get to it.
I haven't spoken with him, but he's, in the past, he's been able to jump on pretty quick.
Okay, thank you, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Ball?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the demolition of 1016 St. Nicholas Avenue is approved.
Next item is to approve the demolition of 215 East Jackson Street.
Okay, this particular piece of property is owned by Sylvester McCorvey, and this has actually been, I've been working on this one about a year, actually. And, is it 2 years? Okay. But anyway, it's actually too close to the next door residents to actually burn it, like we've been doing, to have training on from the fire department. So this one, we don't have a choice but to have it torn down. And again, it's like all the other properties, as he said, no response from him. Everything's been searched out as far as errors and that kind of thing, so everything is good to go on it as well. And I've already got the bids on it as well, and Kramer was a little bit on it as well too.
What was the price?
But Beasley, his price was $4,000. Pitt's price was $3,900. And then Steve Kramer's price was $2,800.
And again, they will take the debris off.
Actually, on this one, all the debris will be removed and fill dirt will be brought in to make the property level.
Yeah. We have a motion to approve, demolition of 215 East Jackson at the price of $2,800.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Broughton to approve the demolition and the bid award of $2,800 to the property at 215 East Jackson Street. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Martin?
Yes.
Motion carries and the demolition is approved.
Okay, thank you.
I've got a question for you. There was some discussion earlier that we had about when we burn them, about the debris. Do we do a separate contract to haul it off? Do we leave it there? Do we let the landowner deal with it? What's our policy on that?
Well, the agreement with the landowner is they have 30 days to actually clean it up. But we've run into some situations where they haven't been doing it. And in a few cases, some of the debris is very minor debris, so actually we got the city to actually clean it up within, 30 minutes or so. It don't take very long. But some of the debris is, we've got one right now that we burned, the fire department burned about a month ago. And we're in a situation where we probably going to have to just clean it up and assess it against the property.
Should we vote on that with a 30-day delay so that you could already have a price and you could go ahead and act when we vote to burn it?
Well, this particular case, the one I'm referring to now, it was one that the council decided to actually burn. It was Mr. McCorvey's, one of his houses. So naturally, he would never, I'm sure, agree to clean it up or anything like that. So we're kind of, since we burned the house, we're kind of obligated to actually clean it up anyway. And any cost, we can assess it on the property.
Okay, so we don't have to vote to do that? Okay. But we are, one way or the other, getting the debris cleaned up.
We are.
That's the main thing.
Let's make that get that. Thank you.
Thank you, Lon.
Okay.
And any announcements or comments?
I have none.
Make a motion to adjourn.